Hello guys, today I'm going to explain you the topic of encapsulation in Java and how it is implemented by using Eclipse IDE. Firstly, encapsulation refers to it is a programming technique that binds data and corresponding variables together into a single unit. So what does it mean? So encapsulation binds, it means it collects the data and the corresponding variables related to data and it mounts up into a single unit, and this prevents from being accessed by other class. So let me show you the definition of this. So here encapsulation. This is a Java topic. It is one of the OOPS principle there. So here it is a programming technique that binds data and corresponding variables together into a single unit. So it binds the data, the class data and the corresponding variables data, the values together into a single unit. So it keeps them in a single class or it molds them into a single unit. So this helps them from being accessed by other class. So this is how encapsulation works, and this is the syntax for that, and it can also be an example for this. So I'm defining a class here, and in this I'm going to declare my data members and this methods. So methods refers to the methods that were included in the class. These were the methods, and here this is the blueprint of the encapsulation topic. So here let us think that encapsulation is a capsule or a tablet. So a capsule contains many tiny molecules of drugs, right? So some drugs and some medicines and some antibiotics and many of them. So it is a mixture of many items. So in this medicine, in this capsule, here this circle can be variable and this dot can be method. So it is a mixture or it is a collaboration of a variable and a method. So this is how encapsulation works. This is the topic about encapsulation. Hope you understand. And now, what is the actual meaning of encapsulation? Encapsulation refers to data hiding and abstraction. Previously, I have shared you a video related to abstraction and how it works and how can we name a class with abstract keyword. And now how I'm going to explain how to achieve or implement encapsulation. So the process of implementing encapsulation for a particular class or for a particular method can be available by declaring the particular field or a particular method as private. So if we declare private method, that particular method can be accessed only by that class. It can't be accessed out of the class, right? So this is how private access modifier helps in encapsulation. And the second thing is, or the second way to achieve or implement encapsulation is to provide the public setter and getter methods. So let me define you what are the public setter and getter methods. And for the first point, we have already seen many programs by declaring the access modifier for many of the fields as private. And now I'm going to explain you the second topic by using this first point by declaring each and every field in my public class as private field. And I'm going to use this setter and getter methods to set or modify the values of the variables or fields. Now I'm going into my Eclipse IDE. So here I need to create the class name. So to create this class name, firstly, I need to declare a class. So in this, I have named my class as, here we need to move into class. And here I have named it as encapsulation and the second class as encapsulation. So both were different. Here E, here I. So this is my first class and this is my second class. Why have I created two classes? Because in Eclipse IDE, we need to create the class name, a single class name. So here, if I need to access that encapsulated data, I need to create some other class to print those output statements or print those private fields, or I need to access those private fields from another class. So I have created second class, but in the same package, right? So now what is my package name here? My package name is, right? Now I'm creating a public class. What is my class name here? Encapsulation. So since I am going to explain you the topic of encapsulation, I'm going to refer this as my class name. And in this, I'm going to create a private field here. So what is the first point we have learned to implement encapsulation? Declaring fields as private in a class to prevent other classes from accessing them directly, right? So to create to achieve encapsulation, we need to create the fields in the public class as private. So it can be one of the method to limit the access of fields in a class. So private, I'm going to give it as string. I'm going to give them a string, and in this name, my value name is name, variable name is name. I haven't declared anything here, and I'm going to initialize some other uh, int. So here int age. After this, I can also give private string address. So here I have given three variables here. All the three of them were completely private. So those can be accessed only in this class, right? So now I'm going to create some method public. I'm going to return the public type. So the return type string. And here, this is how the getter and setter method works in Java. So here, what is the second point here? Provide the public setter and getter methods. So what does this setter and getter methods in the class do? It sets or it modifies the values of the variables or fields, right? Here, now I need to get my value. So I'm using get. This is also known as getter method or get method. So what is my name here? Name. And in this, now since I have given string as my return type, I need to return some of the value here. I'm going to return string name. That's what I need. So what is the error here? The method must return okay, return. Okay, sorry. I have given here string, sorry. And here I thought of returning name here. And again, I need to set some name to pass into this getter function. I don't need to return any of the types. So I'm giving void, public void. Now I'm using this set function. So what do I need to set? Name. In this, I don't need to return any of the values since I have given the void as my return statement. So I don't need to return any value. Now I'm using this keyword. So what does this keyword refer? This keywords refer that the element which is attached to this keyword is going to store the value which is on the right side of its element. So this I'm going to store in name. So here, since I need to enter some name, I'm going to give it as string A. So this is my argument here, and this dot name equal to A. So the value stored in or the name stored in the string stored in this variable A is getting or is copied into name variable. So this A gets copied into name variable. So what is the name variable here? String name. So I'm going to access this private string name from the same class. It can be accessed anyway. So next I'm going to create public. Now I'm going to return integer since it's of age. The same functionality now. Get age of now. So what do I need to return? Age. After this, public void set age. Now I need to set my age, right? So for this, I'm going to give int b. I need to enter the age into this particular method. So in this dot age equal to b, right? So the value in b, the user enter value in b is getting copied into this age variable. Where is age variable here? Private. It is declared as private. Even though it is declared as private, I'm going to access this since I'm in the same class. I haven't moved from out of the class, so I can access this. And after this, now I'm going to create public, or else I can copy this. This can save my time. So here, what is my variable now? Address, right? A is capital address. And what do I need to return here? Address. Here, set address of string C. Here, what is the error here? Have given A, so I need to give C. So after this, there is no error here, right? So now I need to call all these private values, private fields in a second class, but there's no option that I need to create a class here since I need to name a single class itself. So what is my class here, name here, encapsulation? So I can't create a class here now since I am in Eclipse. So now I'm going to create a class in a different package. So I'm going to create a different class in the same package so I can access that class. Now I'm going to create this class, public class encapsulation. So I and D both were different. So now I'm directly entering into this public static void main statement since I need to just execute the code or access the fields and print them in the second class, right? This is how encapsulation works. Public static void main string string args. Now I need to create an object for this class. So what is my class name here? Encapsulation. In this encapsulation, I'm going to name my object as E equal to new encapsulation constructor created. I don't want to give any values here since I haven't created any constructor in my previous class. So I have given this as default constructor. There's no constructor start create there's a constructor created, but there's no constructor that is running here. So I haven't declared any of the variables here since it's a default constructor. Now E dot set. First, I thought of giving this name. So what do I need to name this? I'll name them as sun, right? After this, E dot set. What is my second thing? Age. I'll name the age as 50. After this, E dot set address, right? I'm going to set this address. E dot set address. What can be my address name? It can be Andhra Pradesh, right? So now I'm going to print them. System dot out dot println. I'm going to call them. So I have given the function set name. I have given each and every name, each and every age of a particular field. Now I need to call them. E dot get E dot get. Firstly, I thought of printing this name. So I need to give the semicolon, copying this. And second thing is age. Third thing is address, right? So here there's an error here. Create a method set address of string. So there's an error here. Okay. So I'll try to resolve it now. So here we got an error, right? We got an error. What is the error here? Okay. So here set address, we got an error here before. So, okay. So here I need to store this, right? I need to store this in address field. I'm saving this now. When I enter it, yes, there's no error here. Now I'm going to execute it. Yes, the output has come. Sun 50 and Andhra Pradesh. What is my string name here? What is my name I have given? String A. So what is my string A here? Sun. And what is my age here? 50. Right? And what is my address here? Andhra Pradesh. So string is my data type for address. So Sun 50 and Andhra Pradesh. This is how encapsulation works in Java. And there were two methods to implement this or achieve encapsulation. First is declaring the fields as private. And the second thing is that to provide the public setter and getter functions. By using this public setter and getter function, we can access those private fields also, but in another class by using this setter and getter functions. Thank you.